Go.
Hey guys, it's Danny Rukin, the Daring Vegan, and we're live with Lunch Break Live with Jane Velez Mitchell, and I'm here to just make a Krazy Kale Salad.
Get going, girl.
All right, awesome. So what we're going to have is we have kale that we're going to chop up, and I got it. I like to get my kale organic. You know, when I pick and choose what I can do organic or not, things like kale I think is important because it's just, for the obvious reasons, it's so exposed and it tastes so much better.
Love your t-shirt, eating animals is weird. Very great.
Thanks. Okay, and then we're going to be putting croutons in it, and I pre-made the croutons, and I will show you how I did that. And
so good.
Yeah, they're garlicky, they're salty, sea salty, and peppery. Okay, and I made the croutons, which I'll show you later, out of this. There's no milk or eggs or anything in here. And so, and then we're going to make a tahini dressing with it, which is just going to be amazing. Okay, so let's chop the kale. And this is the easiest thing. It's nutritious. It has everything you could possibly want. We're going to do a little chopping of the kale, and then we're going to do a little massaging. And like I always like to say, with the kids, if you have kids, it's so fun to just get the kids into the massaging. You know, of course, have them wash their hands beforehand, which I'm a hand washer, so my hands are washed. So let's see. We'll put the finished product in here for the massage. Okay, just pop this in here and put this over here. We're also going to be using some garlic. Nothing's complete without garlic. A little of this, a little of that. And people can ask me questions if they want, if I know the answer. And what I did with this kale, there's a little rib here left over, but what I did with this kale is I took, I just pulled them off the ribs. It's really easy. And I used to turn my nose up to kale when I wasn't a vegan. But I have a whole change of mind with kale. So I love it because there's so many amazing things you can do to it. So,
and one of the most important things is to make sure you get rid of the spines of the kale. And that was one reason I didn't like it. And then when I realized you just rip those off, boy, it tastes great. And chop it up finely.
Yeah. And the reason we are going to be massaging the kale, okay, there we go, is because, actually, you know what? And I'll even put it in here to do like a deeper massage.
Hi, Cabo. How you doing, baby? Okay.
Okay, so now, after we do that, let's see, we're going to be putting in some interesting,
Susan Pennington Hammersley says, love your t-shirt message.
Awesome.
And I believe this is Vegan Bros. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's Vegan Bros.
It's Vegan Bros.
They're incredible. Eating animals is weird. Got to get me one of those.
Let's see. This goes like this. I've never used one of these, but I've seen Donna, that snarky vegan girl, use it a lot. So I'm just learning by watching. So
we're gonna squeeze. Susan says you can keep the spines of the kale and use it as celery to make soup.
Who knew? Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
Wow, fabo.
Okay, so it's a whole lemon, and so we're gonna go like this. And that's one's too big, so we're just gonna go like this.
There we go.
Okay, and squeeze her in. So this isn't even the dressing. This is the massaging coating. So it can massage nice and soft. So we've got that, and then we're going to put, interestingly enough, a tablespoon of maple syrup. Just a tiny bit of sweetness, which is going to be... Oh,
wow.
Yeah, and there's going to be more maple syrup in this recipe, too. Cool. So we do that. Again, this is just the massaging. It's not even the dressing. And then, let's see.
While you're thinking of that, Cabo is giving us a hard time. He's whining. He wants some. Okay, you're going to have to wait, Cabo.
This is about the equivalent of like a clove of minced garlic. Yeah, about like that.
Yeah, and of course we don't give this to the dogs because there's garlic in it. Dogs should not have garlic or onions. Yeah. Or chocolate.
And some, that's right. Or grapes and raisins too, right?
Grapes or raisins, exactly.
Some ground pepper. And I think that's it for the massaging. Let me just triple check. We got the lemon, we got the olive oil, maple syrup. Oh, we don't have the olive oil. Okay, so a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay? And it's right here.
By the way, I like your cap too. Vegan Chic, a great company that was at Veg Fest LA yesterday.
We got it at Veg Fest yesterday.
Yeah, Veg Fest was huge.
Okay, now we're going in for the massage. Okay. And so I'm going to go like this. And then you just go like this. And again, this is where the kids come in. Let them do this.
And I gotta tell you, for all those who concerned, Danny is she's almost got to go to Hand Washers Anonymous. She washes her hands so much. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm eating it.
Forget about it.
Don't worry about it. Forget about it.
So the reason we massage it is, one, Miss Kale does, in its original form, it can have a bitterness at first. This is going to take out the bitterness, and it's also going to soften it. You see how it's already shrunk down? Can you see
shrinks
that?
down.
Shrinks down when you get it nice and yummy like that. Okay, so now we've got it plenty massaged, and now I'm just going to rinse my hands off here. And now here's another really fun part.
You're in our vegan kitchen. I hope you're enjoying it. Susan Pennington Hammersley says, the broadcasts from Veg Fest were amazing, Jane. Thank you. Well, you know, Danny Rukin helped with those broadcasts. She was behind the camera for some of them. I was behind the camera for others, but it was great to be able to bring you the Veg Fest panels on Jane Unchained.
Now what we're going to do to add to the salad, these are white beans. I think they're also known as navy. You know, I'm not a pro at this. Most of you out there know much better than I. But it was 99 cents, and this is where more protein. There's protein in kale. But what I did was I rinsed them first because I think it was Lisa Carlin said, and she's from the Physicians
Committee for Responsible Medicine.
And she knows this stuff. She's a geek with this stuff. So she said if you rinse it, it reduces the chance of having flatulence. So I rinsed it.
We don't need to talk about that. Okay. All right.
So people wonder. So there we go. Okay. So now we put the beans in there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put half of a lemon of juice. Boom. And as you can see, it's always about the seasonings and the marinades and the sauces. That's what makes a meal. That's what makes it so tasty. And some olive oil, and there we go. Okay. So we also have let's put some olive oil in here, just a tablespoon. And you guys are going to get the recipe with the portions. So this is just there, boom. And then some sea salt here.
Everybody's loving your shirt.
Oh,
so
great.
Vegan Bros. Just go to Facebook, Vegan Bros, and I'm sure you'll find a way to order it there. I got to get me one. Now, what are you putting in? Salt?
That's sea salt, yes.
Okay.
A little bit of that, and always just a little bit of ground pepper.
Pepper's always good.
Unless you don't like it.
Pepper.
And then we're going to throw in, I forgot to get fresh parsley, but when you can't get fresh, then you go for what you have. So we're going to put in a little parsley. Isn't that pretty?
And Kim Delgado King says, I'm excited to learn how to make a good kale salad. Kim, I never liked kale until I learned that you need to strip the spines off of it because those are really way too chewy. And then cut it up finely. You chop it up a lot and then massage it. And those three things will make kale a wonderful, wonderful experience. Okay.
Clear this off.
So,
okay.
yeah, wow, you're okay.
I like
very,
to have
very
everything.
neat.
Okay, so we have the beans. I'll put it here because people need to see.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we have the kale and we have the beans. Now we're going to make the dressing. And we have
all right.
Croutons. So here we go. So we're going to do, here's tahini. Now tahini's
Let's see the label because we do show the label to get people to buy this stuff. This tahini is scrumptious. And anybody who says that, plant-based isn't creamy, tahini is so creamy.
So
and it's sesame. It's basically sesame.
Like a third of a cup. Mm-hmm. So there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
And this dressing is going to blow your mind, and you can put it on anything. There's your dressing. You can rotate a few dressings. And okay, now here's where the other clove of garlic.
Priya says Danny is amazing. I agree. We've had her staying here for Veg Fest, and boy, she's a bundle of energy. I finally met somebody who has my level of energy.
You've met your match. So this is minced garlic, about a clove's worth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, get that in.
And then we're almost done with the dressing. Okay, more lemon, and more maple syrup. So 1.5 tables of maple syrup. Here we go.
We got that at Costco. We shop at Costco in bulk. We get the Gardein, the vegan meats there to show the big companies, the big box firms that Americans want their meat alternatives, and we also get soy milk and tofu there. And they do have a lot of plant-based foods there. They also have a lot of meat. But, I also leave notes every time I'm at Costco. Please get the just mayo in. It's very important to be an activist shopper.
Yes, I want to add to that. I really agree with that, Jane. Whenever I'm grocery shopping, if they don't have something that's vegan, like Ben & Jerry's ice cream that now has like about six vegan ice cream flavors that you can't tell the difference. They've got all the stuff. I go right to the customer service.
I go to the manager.
Yep, and I tell them.
They have a picture of me with a little line through it, a red line when they see me coming. All the managers they run for cover. But
awesome.
yeah, we have to be activist shoppers. And one of the things that I notice, vegan Toastmasters, we do have a vegan Toastmasters already. In fact, our Mighty May, a wonderful vegan veterinarian, is the head of vegan Toastmasters in Los Angeles.
So what I'm going to do is this is the dressing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to whisk this. Yeah.
Whisk.
And as soon as I'm done whisking, what I'm going to do is...
Remind us what's in it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have...
While you whisk.
Whisk away. We have tahini, which is made up of sesame seeds. It's like a peanut butter or this butter, an almond butter, but it's sesame butter. And then we have some warm water. This is hot water, actually, just from the faucet. It's to thin it out. So you add a little bit as you go. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it too thin.
And this is the dressing for the kale salad.
Yes, it is. And the kale is already, just get this, I should have added the hot water first. See, this is how you learn, right? You do it kind of the wrong way or the not as good way, and then you learn how to do it the better way.
Nobody has it all.
Yeah.
I write lists of foods I eat and drop it in the box. That's very good. Yeah, one of the things that drives me crazy is that they're often out of the vegan, we're out of that. We're out of the Vegenaise. We're out of... I'm always like, you're never out of milk, cow's milk. You're never out of meat. Why are you out of the vegan products?
That just happened to me at a restaurant.
Yeah.
They were out of the main things for our vegan burger, and it was like, how? You're not out of anything else for everybody else. The one thing we could eat on the menu.
Leslie Finnegan-Kahn has your dressing down. Tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, hot water, maple syrup, garlic, pepper.
Yum.
Thank you, Leslie.
Yum. Okay.
All right.
A little bit more water.
You sure?
Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, just a little bit. Because, so now we have everything ready.
Okay. Are you going to assemble?
I'm going to assemble. One more thing I want to show you, and we're not going to do the croutons right now, but the croutons, as you can see, are going to be added. They're already done. We pre-did them.
These were in the oven.
Yes, fresh out of the oven.
Yeah.
But just to show you a quick little run-through is... What I did was I got these ciabatta rolls because they looked, they had crouton written all over them. And you know what? I was going to try to do it the quick and dirty way and just get croutons at Whole Foods.
No.
But they did not have...
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no. But they didn't have any without milk in them. So I couldn't even take the short route if I wanted to. So that has forced me to go all kind of homemade a lot. So
you're going homemade, girl.
What I do is I'll just show you the mini version. Is I cut them into little ones. You know why? Because then it absorbs more flavor, right? If they're really big, so that's all I did. And then I made. You'll see on the it's just like some olive oil, a little garlic, and salt. That was pretty much.
And then you threw them in the oven.
And then I threw them in the oven.
And let's see how it turns out. Let's bring it over again. Okay. Well, you're assembling, right?
I'll show you. I'm assembling.
Okay.
So here we have the kale.
Okay.
First
now hold on.
Yep.
You get rid of all this. So we got a clear assembly. Just move that whole wooden thing. Okay. So we're gonna move that away. So we're gonna see the assembly right here. Perfect.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So first, what we did is we took a bunch of kale, organic kale, and we pulled the leaves off the rib. Then I put them on the cutting board and chopped them up fine so that they're edible. Because when they're too big, it just spritzes.
Yeah,
on you.
exactly.
So we did that. Then we added some of the ingredients: a little maple syrup, a little lemon juice, some sea salt, and a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit to massage it. Takes out the bitterness, and it also softens the kale.
Maple syrup is a good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's that's the kale that tastes really good is when it has the maple syrup and the lemon. Okay, now what are you doing? White beans?
What we did was we put a can of white beans drained in here with some olive oil, a little bit, just a tablespoon, and some lemon, parsley, and sea salt and pepper.
Wow.
Put that baby in there. And then the croutons.
Wow.
Right?
Woo. And you had those in the oven for how long?
About 20 minutes, and you move them around after about 10.
At what temperature?
About 325.
325.
And I like things crispy.
Yeah.
There we go. Just pop them all in. This is the party right here.
Yeah.
And you've got all your protein, all your nutrients. And this is great as an entree. or as a lunch. I mean, there's so many things to do. As a
And
side,
kale
as
has more protein per calorie than steak.
And yes, and lots of fiber in here.
Yeah.
Lots of fiber.
Okay, and now we got the dressing.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, so here we go. We're not gonna do all of it. We're just gonna drizzle.
Okay, wow.
And drizzle. Like that. A little more drizzle.
Okay. Perfect.
And salad.
You can
I'll
do
use
those.
these guys.
We've got a bunch of them, but you can use the wooden ones if you want.
Use these guys
there we go.
for now. And then we're gonna take a picture of this guy.
Yeah. And put it on the plate and then take a photo.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So you just mix it all together.
And I get to taste test.
That's right.
That's right. Wow, look at that. That looks so good. So delicious.
It's getting there. Everything's getting mixed in.
I'm hungry. That is fabulous. And this is a guilt-free lunch. I mean, there's nobody who could ever fault you for eating kale. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ellen Zahn and 2 others just shared the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. We want to share this beautiful, compassionate way of eating with other people. It's delicious, it's fun, it's exciting, and nobody gets hurt. That's the best part. Friends, not food. Okay, so there we go. And now, my dear, if you could just go into right there.
Yep.
There's a plate, and you can grab that plate and serve it up, and we will, there we go. We're going to have 2, and I will then give you the camera, and then I will taste test. So
Should I serve it out over here?
Bring that plate over here, and then I will just come around, and I will.
So here we go. We'll go like this.
Wow, delish. And wow, we've got the white beans, we've got the kale, we've got the croutons, and
make it pretty for a picture.
Sweet with the maple syrup mixed in and the tahini dressing. Oh wow,
there we go.
That looks good. All right.
Want to switch?
Yes, we're going to switch. Just leave it, and I will switch. Come around.
I'll get you a fork.
Okay. And there it is in the salad bowl. Feeds a lot of people. Kale is also, come around.
Yep.
Kale is also very, very, not only nutritious, but kale is quite filling.
Kim says it looks seriously yum.
I've been eyeing these croutons for a long time. Now, I jumped off my boat to get here. Aye, Captain. But I was going to grab one of these croutons before it was even in the mix because they look good. So let's try that.
Be honest.
Delicious! All right, now we're going for the kale.
Lots of
salad.
fiber.
It's like a flavor sensation. Right on.
Awesome.
I mean,
Lisa Carlin says, after a successful but exhausting day at VegFest LA, yum.
Thank you, Lisa.
More people just go for glow, just shared the video. Suzanne says, you're so funny.
It is
Jane.
just, I mean, it is just, you know what? Honestly, VegFest LA was fantastic. Lisa Carlin did a great job in the Learning Kitchen. I moderated 2 panels. Danny Rukin was on a panel. We had Steve-O. We had all these stars. But there's a lot of delicious food that's high in calorie, and we feel the need to eat healthy today. You know, kind of not just the desserts and the fun stuff. Uh-oh. You can't take me anywhere.
Let's take a look at this.
But, so this is a great food when you're about to get back on track. You know, we've had our fun. We've had our vegan donuts, and now we're getting back into...
And it tastes good. You're not sacrificing anything,
no
right?
Sacrifice. This is so tasty. And the beans. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Any comments before we sign off?
Yes, Jennifer, the recipe will be posted. And Kim Delgado King says, nice hat, Jane. And hey, Kim. Danny should open a place. She posted some amazing food. She posted amazing... Thank you. Yeah, you can go to thedaringvegan.com, and I have lots of recipes because I've only been vegan about a year-ish, a little over a year, and I do simple, delicious recipes that have to be easy but delicious because that's how I roll. So I have a lot on my website as I go.
This is so good. Honestly, I know it's good when I forget that we're doing Lunch Break Live and I'm just sitting here eating. I was like, what are we doing? I'm just having lunch. Thank you, Danny Rukin. And tomorrow we have Wayne Shung from Direct Action Everywhere, an incredible activist and attorney who's going to be here with his entire team making Lunch Break Live.